And guys, I'm getting a little bit hot in here in this theater, so I thought it would be a really good idea is if we actually go outside, and if you follow me outside, we can get some fresh air, and we can talk a little bit about this idea of innovation capital. So follow me, come on. Innovation capital is your ability for others to believe in your ideas and for you to unlock resources in order to make those happen. It's not only important from an organizational standpoint, but also from an individual leader standpoint to create your own innovation capital. In fact, if you look at some of the best companies in the world, they continuously talk about innovation and execute against them. Come on, follow me. Now, it's very difficult to quantify an organization's innovations. How do you know who's being innovative? It's very hard to do. One of the things that I love to do personally is I love going on Google Trends and looking at how many times people are mentioning, whether it's in PR or in the media, how many times people are mentioning how innovative they are. So if you look at, for example, Amazon innovation versus Walmart innovation, Amazon is way more. And in fact, if you look at Amazon's stock price versus Walmart, it's much more as well because they focus this narrative around innovation while Walmart has focused on this narrative around efficiency. The same thing with, for example, Marriott and Airbnb. If you look at the times that people talk about Marriott innovation versus Airbnb, it's about the same. And this is why Marriott has been able to really accelerate their market performance prior to the pandemic, and they've done very well. Now, let me give you a quick story. In 2017, I was working with some of the executives at Cummins. Cummins is one of the most innovative diesel engine manufacturers in the world. They have deep relationships, like a super innovative company. And in 2017, they came out with the first semi-electric truck. They were the first ones to do this. And a couple months later, this company comes out with their semi-electric truck. It was Tesla. And guess who got all the mentions and all the love across the internet and beyond? Well, it was Tesla. And Cummins really appreciates what Tesla has done around the narrative around electric vehicles, but they don't understand the market cap and why Tesla is so, they've been able to raise it significantly. And this is the magic of what Elon and Tesla has done, which is almost irrational. It actually doesn't make sense. In fact, if you look at Tesla's stock today, it's more than so many of the big auto manufacturers combined. I mean, they're at like 290 billion in terms of their market cap. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let me give you another example. Mazen, can you do me a favor and drop the Cybertruck right here? Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is audacious, it's ugly, it's striking, and only Elon and Tesla could come out with something just like this. And the reason why people would jump on board and want to drive this thing is because they've created this aura around their organization, around Elon, and it goes back to this idea of innovation capital. Elon could continuously come out with crazier and crazier things, and people would accept it because he's built this idea of innovation capital. And here's the secret. When it comes to innovation capital, it's your ability to share ideas around innovation and also execute against them. And this is why I'm saying that, innovation is not just about the product, but it's also the narratives that we have around those particular products. And this is why I believe that, especially when it comes to our enterprise clients with Bell, they not only want to know that Bell is thinking about the future and executing against it, but they also want to see them continuously be an innovation leader. It's so much more important today. I'm tired now, getting out there. Now, Marilyn, I want to ask, would you get a Cybertruck, by the way? I don't know if anybody in the chat, do you guys, would you get a Cybertruck?
I don't need a truck, but I am certainly looking at my next vehicle being electric.
Okay, good. I don't know if in the chat, if people want a Cybertruck, they're probably saying no.
Oh, we have yes, and we have an awful.
Yes and awful. Okay, well, thank you. Well, this is the whole thing with innovation capital is, I believe that one of the